Hey you guys, it's Commander Savannah. So I'm back with Fallout New Vegas. This is now part 21. So we're starting to come across the spore carriers, and so at this point Keely must have discovered them too. So I just finished that, and then I ended the part because the part was it was a bit long. It was over 30 minutes. So she's got another terminal here, and let's go ahead and see what she's got for us. Okay. I finally found some of the bodies of the scientists that lived here. They appear to be overgrown with some form of lichen. They blend in so well with the other growth that I walked right by several of them without even noticing them. I've taken the proper precautions, but the lichen doesn't seem to be contagious, at least to ghouls. This level appears to be where they performed most of the research NCR is interested in. I've been able to collect a little, but the vast majority of the data from the research done here is inaccessible. I'll have to find the main backup and download from there. So it sounds like she's gonna get herself in some trouble. Really? I'm scared. Okay. Another one? Oh, this is... Okay, let's see what happened. Assistant Mathers went into the caves at 1846 today and still hasn't returned, requesting security escort for science personnel to conduct a search. We need a medical team up here now. Dr. Peters just returned with one of the security escorts, who is horribly wounded. When I asked them where the other security officer was, he just paled and shook his head. In the meantime, Dr. Bailey has ordered that the door to the caves be sealed until a further investigation can take place. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is anyone down there? Security is trying to hold off. Well, I don't know what they're trying to hold off. Please, send security up at once. With Dr. Bailey watching over his sick wife and daughter and their quarters down in the common area, I'm officially in charge of the level, and I am requesting security at once. Ooh. Until further notice, the door to the caves is to be sealed at all times by order of Administrator Bailey. See him for further details. Oh, for real? Okay, which makes sense that it would be that easy. Okay. You guys can make fun of me, but I'm playing it safe and just hit. See? Oh, you can see. There's... Listen, you freak me out. You gotta go. I don't think there's any in here. What?
Run from me.
Oh, there is! Lord Death. Lord... How do I... Aw, thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, you guys, I did buy an implant. I got the intelligence implant. Yay. Yeah.
You're mine.
Alright, Keely. Or not, sorry. She was reading them. Duh, I'm a goofball. Anyway. Okay. Do I want to bore you guys with all of this? Yields continue to improve. Splicing together cultivar GN188 with the existing corn samples has produced a hybrid that responds better to the artificial lights we have. On a side note, Dr. Peters has missed his third straight day due to illness. His work ethic hasn't exactly been stellar to this point, so I'm requesting confirmation from the clinic that he is in fact sick. On a lark, the guys down in pest control sent up a sample of a substance one of their specimens secretes to attract insects. Tests show that the substance has a mood-altering effect on smaller mammals. If anyone volunteers, we can begin human testing soon. Quite a number of the staff have begun to show symptoms of some sort of viral infection. I've begun to order them to stay in bed and recover, but at this rate, there won't be anyone left to do research. Oh my god. Not much to report today. The mood is unusually somber in the wake of Dr. Peters' passing. There's a strange rumor going around that the commotion downstairs was caused by, of all things, Dr. Peters' corpse suddenly animating and attacking people. I don't know who would start such a vicious rumor, but it's an exceptionally bad taste. Except that it wasn't a rumor and it was true, and they're all green, and oh my gosh, they're moving. Okay. Boone, what are you starting? Ball. Oh. Oh, they're just little mantises. It's okay. Boone, we'll deal with them later. Also, I'm gonna get lost. I'm gonna have to look up my map. I guess no one will miss this ridiculous trivia game. The questions weren't even that hard. It looks like this is where most of the people were when they died. The medical reports I found suggested that most of them succumbed to some kind of airborne infection. I'm going to see if I can convert some of the grow lamps into UV spectrometers to test the air for contaminants. After numerous attempts, I found a range that highlights the particles in the air that I believe killed everyone in this vault. Preliminary tests show them to be spores of some kind. I've set up spectrometers on several of the levels now, and the concentration appears to increase in the lower levels. At this point, I'm concerned that the plants here may constitute a danger to the people of the NCR. Hildern wouldn't care. Oh my goodness. Oh, Peters, Dr. Peters. Okay, patient Peters Harrison. Condition: Dr. Peters is suffering from a severe case of pneumonia, the result of the spread of some sort of microorganism in his lungs. I've applied the usual treatment and requested that he refrain from working and stop by twice a day for observation. Ooh, and that changed to a group. Oh my goodness. Okay, so all of the patients. This entire group showed up throughout the course of the day displaying the same symptoms. They're remarkably similar to Dr. Peters' condition when he first came in a week ago. I hope we don't have a contagion on our hands, which you definitely do. An update on Peters. Is this when he passed? Oh. Dr. Peters isn't responding to the treatment, or more accurately, his body is actively rejecting the treatment. His condition has worsened, and I'm on the cusp of ordering exploratory surgery. Another group. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, so... Another group with chills, a fever, and a terrible racking cough. I'm recommending that they be separated from the general populace. Yes, although there's no helping them now. So an update on the first group, and Dr. Peters. Dr. Peters is dead. His vitals flatlined 10 minutes before he entered surgery. I declined to perform an autopsy immediately and discovered his lungs were... I'm sorry, I think I said that wrong. I decided to perform an autopsy immediately and discovered his lungs were filled with some sort of fungal infection. Strangely, the fungus still shows evidence of growth despite the death of its host. I'll consult with one of the mycologists on the 5th level and see if they can identify it. I don't really know how to describe what just happened. One minute, I was closing up for the day, and the next, Dr. Peters' corpse sat up and attacked me. I was able to flee the office and seal inside until security arrived. But what the hell is going on? If all the recent illnesses are the same thing. You're all screwed. Sad face, R.I.P. everybody. And I need to find Keely. I can't let Angela down. I can tell she's so fond of her. Y'all, tell me why I forgot I had this. The elevator does not seem to be working. You could probably pop open the nearby panel and tinker with it to get the elevator working. So with our magazine, my repair skills 44. But, oh. The elevator door opens without a hitch. Buttons corresponding to the different levels of the vault glow faintly along the wall. Which one do you press? Thank goodness. This makes it so much easier. Boom.
Can't run from me.
Oh, that was rude. Oh my goodness. Wow. That one really got me. Good thing I have all this soda to chug. Boom.
Keep looking.
Bro.
Spot it. Can't run from me.
Wow, this opens up. Okay, so I don't know if you can hear it. I apologize. It's raining. It just started to storm. It's actually a little heavy, which I don't know. It's kind of nice. Thunderstorms scare me, but normal rain I'm okay. Anyway, I don't think you'll hear it. It's just kind of it was banging on my window really hard a minute ago. But anyway, we found Keely. Yay! So let's check in on her. Keely.
Hello.
Your girlfriend misses you.
Took your sweet time. I suppose the NCR sent you?
Yeah, it wasn't Hildern. Yes, Angela Williams asked me to come find you.
She's such a dear. Not like that pompous little pedant she works for. But that's neither here nor there. These plants have gotten completely out of control. I've got a plan to deal with them, but I'll need your help.
Yeah, I'm just gonna help her. She doesn't need to pay me. Hildern, yeah, we're gonna get every cap we can out of him. Not Keely. Of course, I'd be glad to help.
Good. Meet me on the second level, and I'll explain what needs to be done.
You need any help, or? Nice. I'm just glad we found Keely. Also, yeah, you can show me how to get out of here. Oh, I'm such a goofball. Okay. I literally just was running around like, where? I didn't... Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I can't wait to get out of here.
What's this? Did you do these repairs? Not bad. Not bad at all. Saves me time, I guess. See you upstairs.
Bruh. The NPCs always scare me when they do that. Alright, she said the second level.
Good, you're here. Ready to begin?
Sure. How can I
Time
help?
is of the essence, so I'll be brief. This place is filled with spores that are toxic to humans, and we need to get rid of them. I've pumped the vault full of a highly flammable gas that, once ignited, should destroy the vast majority of spores. There's one problem, though. The gas becomes semi-inert on exposure to oxygen, meaning the gas will have to be ignited close to where it's being introduced. I need you to find the vents where the gas is being pumped and ignite it. Oh, and survive the resulting blast.
Yeah, okay. Any idea where these vents are that I'm looking for?
I set the gas to pump into the 5th level since that's where the concentration of spores was highest. I'd start looking there. Typically, these vaults use circular vents in their air circulation systems. Look for a wall with 2 of them almost side by side. There's one just around the corner outside this lab if you need an example.
How exactly should I ignite the gas? I guess that works. We found that.
In the area where the gas is active, any kind of fire or explosion should do the trick. Hell, even lasers would do the job. If you don't have anything like that, I've got some grenades in my bag in the corner that you can use.
I missed it earlier, but I did find it. She also has a hat in there for you. Blast?
Yes, there'll be an explosion when the gas is ignited, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Now leave me to my work.
Okay, you're not sounding much better than Hildren with that sass you got. I'm doing this for Angela. Sounds dangerous, but
Good.
I'll do it.
Return to me when it's done.
Well, you're just pleasant, Keely. I understand time is of the essence, and this is incredibly vital that we get this done, but still. Goodness gracious.
Grenade!
Okay, I'm not gonna question that, but by some miracle, we survived. Okay, Boone.
I've got your back.
What makes me so upsetty, Spaghetti, is it's literally those 2 vents right there. I was looking for, like, the big vents on the ground, like a goofball. I just spent the last, I kid you not, probably 30 plus minutes wandering around. And I can tell you how frustrated I was starting to get. God, I was getting so annoyed. But it's okay. We did it. So now we can return to Keely. Thank goodness, because I'm so ready to be out of this place. Wait, is she... Yeah, she's still going to be in the lab, right? Or did she go to the entrance? Okay, that's what I thought.
Evening. Ah, good. You survived. I was beginning to think you hadn't. You'll be pleased to know that the spores should no longer be a problem. Now all that's left is to ensure that none of this ever happens again. The research that led to these abominations must be erased.
Well, you know, you could also learn from it. Because this could happen again in the future, and it'll repeat itself, and you learn from the past. That's why you keep the past. What needs to be
I've
done?
managed to create a connection to the Vault's backup system from here. I just have to remotely delete all the files, and we're done here.
Will it take
No,
long?
it shouldn't take all that long. Just a few more moments, and that's strange. The system says that the files were accessed recently and copied to an external source. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Oh, gee. Me? Just a silly little old courier? I don't know. I feel as if that wouldn't work. Keely would know if someone else had been here. Alright. Actually, I copied the files. Hildren sent me here to get them.
That sounds like something he'd do. Well, there's nothing for it then. Those files need to be erased. Hold out your arm and I'll have it done in a flash.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that, Keely. Deleting those files makes it more likely that this will happen again.
How do you figure that?
Science isn't just about success. Failures are just as important to learn from.
I suppose the data here could serve as a warning to other scientists. Tell them what paths of research not to follow.
Exactly. Without that knowledge, something similar is bound to occur.
All right. You convinced me. Take the files back to that buffoon. You make a good point. But I still honestly hope you know what you're doing. I've unlocked the door, so you're free to run along now. Although it pains me to say it, I wouldn't have made it out of here without your help. If you're heading back toward McCarran, tell Dr. Williams that she has my thanks as well.
Thank you, Keely. Oh my gosh, I can't get out of this place soon enough. Oh my gosh. No, we're leaving. Oh my goodness. This took so long. It's gonna let me out! What a relief. Alright, cool beans.
Hello?
Angela.
Keely just called in. You should have heard the director. But wait up. Now look here. She wouldn't let him finish a sentence. Just reamed him out for sending all those people to the vault. I've never seen his face so red and twitchy. Thanks for keeping her safe. Here's the caps I promised. I knew I had a good feeling about you.
Alright, bye.
Thanks again. Really, I owe you.
Actually, 800 caps. Dang, that is her homegirl.
Evening.
You know what? I'm glad. Like, they probably, you know, are filled with elation working with each other, and you know what? That's awesome. Fellow nerds. Ahem. Hildern.
I received a pleasant call from Dr. Keely. It seems we have you to thank for keeping her alive. Very charitable of you.
I've brought the data from Vault 22.
Wonderful. Excellent work. Let me see it. It'll take a moment to decode on my terminal.
By the way, that vault was just as dangerous as Williams
I don't see how
thought.
that's relevant. The dangers of the vault were your business, not mine. The only question is whether the data is still intact. I think Williams' decryption algorithms seem to be working. Yes, here it is. The data is mostly uncorrupted. This will make the board of directors finally sit up and take notice. Here then, as promised, an agreeable sum payable upon delivery of the data. You've more than done your part.
He does owe us more caps. I don't think we can get more from him, though. I don't know. Should we try? You know what? We're gonna try. He's a jerk. I agree. I've more than done my part. You owe me more
You want to
caps.
renegotiate your contract? This is a very serious matter. You do understand that, don't you? I realize that one's word counts for a little in the wasteland, but amongst civilized people, one doesn't just demand more than one has agreed to.
Ooh. Alright. Then I'll sell this data to some other interested party.
Now, wait a minute.
and make sure you have some healthy competition.
There's no need to do anything rash. Naturally, OSI would be willing to negotiate for exclusive rights to that data. Here, take these caps. That's all of my contracting budget, and it's yours. Now, I've got to get back to work. I'm sure you understand. Exit's over there. You can show yourself out.
I'm sure Keely, we don't need to warn him about the plants. She'll keep him in line, so. Woohoo! Yay! Lula 16! Okay, I'm out. I wanted to record another part, but I am just completely like, I'm just done. That was just a nightmare for me. So, I hope you guys, oh, and yeah, when we come back, I need to find the chef here, and I did grab the food additive there as well. It was by one of the terminals I read it, you listen, blah, blah, blah. And we'll also do the interrogation and the spy. I should be able to get those 3 done next time for sure. So I think after that, I don't know if I'll go ahead and go to Boulder City or what. So, but I'll figure it out when we get there. I hope you guys are doing well. Have a great day, night, evening, what have you. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.